From the Contender newsroom in Bloomfield, I'm James Flippin. In 120 seconds, we've got the sports and news you need. This is the Contender Kickoff. The NBA's Kyrie Irving, his disjointed schedule where he can't play at home but can play on the road, no problem. 60 points last night, one night after Karl Anthony Towns had also netted 60. This a 150-108 win for Brooklyn over Orlando. Meanwhile, time to fill out the bracket if you like doing that sort of thing. The so-called play-in games continue tonight. Madness kicks off on Thursday. NFL free agency. The biggest name may not be a free agent at all, but a trade target. Deshaun Watson, the quarterback out of the Texans, reportedly met with the Cleveland Browns. And the Cowboys thought they had a deal in place to bring back outside linebacker Randy Gregory. Not so fast. He spurned them for the Denver Broncos. This after the Cowboys had shared the news on social media. Rumor is Dallas is going hard for Von Miller now. Former Jets safety Marcus May signed with the New Orleans Saints. QB Tyrod Taylor signed with a 2-year deal to back up Daniel Jones for the New York Giants. And then in baseball, Anthony Rizzo has re-signed with the New York Yankees for 2 years. By the way, we mentioned Kyrie Irving earlier. Of course, he can't play in New York City because he's unvaccinated. That may end up applying to Mets and Yankees players. In fact, right now it would. Non-sports news, Vladimir Zelensky, the Ukrainian president, he'll give a speech to Congress today as they fight against Russia's invasion. Also, the Federal Reserve, their open market committee, meets today. They're expected to hike a 25 basis point hike to the interest rate. That's the target rate. A serial killer who has been targeting homeless people in Washington, D.C. and New York. A suspect has been arrested there. And then this, switching back and forth between daylight savings time and standard could be a thing of the past. The Senate passed a bill, but the House and Biden would need to sign off on that. It might mean no more spring ahead and fall back and all that nonsense. From the Contender newsroom, I'm James Flippin. This has been the Contender Kickoff.